To all my black entrepreneurs, we gotta do better, y'all. So tune in to the Entrepreneubians podcast, where we help build better black businesses.
Give us some specifics about Pearline B, the entrepreneur.
Specifics.
Go in. Like, tell them about your endeavors.
So,
tell them about your experiences. Just building your businesses.
So it's been hard building it as a paycheck. And I'm still learning.
Right.
I ain't even gonna say like, oh, I got 10,000 G's every other day. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. One. And I'm still learning every single day of what it was. That's why I have a saying, always growing, always learning, always evolving. Right. So every single day I'm learning stuff. And I learned that from my grandfather, rest in peace. It's on I got it tattooed on my forearm, so I won't forget. Got it.
Always growing, always
learning.
Right in the movie.
And always evolving.
In the Pearline B story.
Pearline B story.
Growing, learning,
evolving.
Right, okay.
Because that goes with any relationship. Like goes in business and it goes in personal.
Okay. It's your life.
It's a life situation. Because when my grandfather, before he passed away, he was like 80 something. And he's like, I'm still learning. And I was like, but you're 80. Like,
always still learning.
You should be done, right? And he's like, no, I'm still learning.
Fresh.
Right. And he's like, I'm still learning stuff. And I loved his thirst for knowledge of everything. Mm-hmm. But what I've learned too as well of you're not being annoying, you're promoting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because I was always like, I don't want to be annoying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, they're going to get tired of hearing Pearline B sings. Pearline B sings her new album. Pearline B does this. And I was like, they might get annoyed.
That's why you have to be creative with your content.
Exactly. Right.
It's extremely important nowadays to be as creative as possible with your content.
Yeah.
Because number one, you got content competition like never before.
Yeah. Right.
And that makes it even more difficult for you to keep people's attention. Yeah. Because other people is putting out crazy content that is competing with your mediocre content.
Yeah.
Not you.
And then it's hard. Right. Say, like with a 9 to 5, it's hard to spend hours on content.
It really is.
Like this stuff that people do is like, it's not, the 30 seconds that we're watching took them a day to complete.
Mm-hmm.
Literally like a day.
Right.
Hours. And it's like, do I have all this time?
Yes.
Like,
man, you know how many times I gotta do the TikTok video over until I get it just right?
Yes.
Yo, just reels. I'll be like, reels on IG. I'll be like, hold on.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Let me do it again.
Exactly.
You know, I gotta get back on TikTok. I'm mad because the people like, with your personality, you'll be great at TikTok. And I was just like,
algorithms.
So much.
The algorithms.
People be like, I was what did one person was like, I was on there for a week and I got 10,000 followers. I'm like, how? And he's like, I just kept posting different, kept remixing the reels,
I'm like, you gotta go on vacation from your 9 to 5 to do TikToks for a week. Because, like, it's exhausting.
That's not like my last vacation.
No, it's exhausting. It's like, true moment, I go on TikTok and I scroll. I hate making TikTok videos.
Yeah,
it's so time consuming.
It is.
Like, I'll do reels for Instagram and then I'll just go over to TikTok, post it on there because I
started doing stuff like that too as well because there's different people on different and people are like, oh well, I'm on IG, that's good. Like when I meet people and they're like, oh, I'm just on Facebook, I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, I'm just on that. You really need to be on every single social media platform because you don't know who may be reaching there. Like I'm still on Twitter. Like people are like, you on Twitter? Yeah, I'm still on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I still do that. I'm getting back on TikTok, y'all. I'm gonna get back on
and you
there.
sing, so you be good on TikTok.
Thank you.
You would be good on TikTok because people like that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm learning that more. A lot of
marketing
experts will tell you, master one platform. Get on every platform.
Yeah.
Or as many as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Master one, and then move on to the next. Master that one, move on to the next.
Mm-hmm. All at one time.
All at one time is difficult.
It is very.
Even though
difficult.
they have apps and platforms where you can post to one and it'll post to everything, but it's still not the same. Sometimes the content has to be created different per platform.
Yes,
right. And I'm learning too with having boundaries for myself.
Yeah.
Because I posted something earlier on my Instagram about having boundaries for yourself when you're building a business. Mm-hmm. Like I used to post all the time and do all the thing. And then I felt like I was busy, but not getting nothing done.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I was busy, but I was just like, Well, I mean, really being effective kind of thing. So learning to take pauses and like really looking at my plan. How is it doing it? Every month I sit down, I look at my analytics. I look at, did I grow? Did I get more followers? Did anybody purchase anything today? Okay, nobody didn't. Why not? Probably because I didn't post anything about it today. Like, or any day. Like, you know, and stuff like that.
People
so
gotta
it's
be
like,
reminded,
you know.
You guys told them, I need you to buy this shirt.
Right.
Like, honestly, people just not gonna say, oh, I think I need a Pearline B shirt today. They gotta see you.
Right. They're like, oh, shoot, she got shirts.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is. It's like, you gotta, you definitely gotta do that. So, it's crazy.
It is very, 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 very crazy. Cause I'm just like, I just can't do too much anymore. It's like, I gotta take a pause and really put boundaries on myself of like 10 to 10. That's my getting business done for my passions. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I cut off at 10, go to sleep. Because people like, oh, I'm a no sleep. I realize I can't work like that.
Yeah, that don't work for me.
I can't go. I can work like that for about 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Once I go on my third day, that's when I fall asleep and I don't wake up and I don't hear my alarm. Mm-hmm. Like I've done that and I was late for work.
Yeah.
Right. And then now I lose work from my 9 to 5, so that's not helping that. And using my 9 to 5, 10% of that, I put it aside for my passion for my music. So to help build it. So when stuff comes up and I want to get a promo package, I can afford it. Mm-hmm. Without making it like
the fuel to move the vehicle is what you want to do.
Right. Because my boss literally said, your personality is not fit for this.
For the bake.
I was just like, dang, okay. Like it was like a bet. It was like she's like, I think it's your personality. I was just like, what?
I think I just don't need to be working for you.
Exactly, like I'm not firing you, but I'll let you know.
I was like a little hurt, but I was like, then I had to learn that there's different facets of me. Mm-hmm. Like now I had to learn like, okay, personality Pearl. This is radio Pearl. This is music Pearl.
Yeah.
And then when I'm at work, I'm like, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for choosing our bank today. Have a great day. Like, and then that's my voice a little softer. Mm-hmm. I know it's different because somebody like talked to me on the phone like I wasn't black, and I was like, I think she thinks I'm white.
Ooh, like, we made it.
And I was just like, I was like, oh snap!
Midget, we made it.
She's like, I don't know if he was good or not because I think he was black, and I was just like, she thinks I'm white.
Yeah. As soon as you make a comment like that, like, oh, you think I'm white?
You think I'm white?
Okay. Turn up when you made it.
Right.
Exactly.
Yo, I always feel like I had a gig a couple months ago, and it was not our people, but they paid. And they were so professional. And then I was just like, we want us again. And all my other black friends, we went to the same like event. We're like, yo, we made it. Like, white people want us.
Right? That's how you be feeling sometimes. Right? You be like, ooh. That's like from the bakery. It was the thing, like, it was like, oh, I was in the suburbs.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, you coming to me for cake? Yes. I'm going to ShopRite?
Yes. What? I've done made it.
They don't question your prices. They don't question them. They like, okay, cool, no problem. When can I come pick it up?
Right. Oh, well, and with them, they didn't even ask me. They just said, how about this month? And I was like, I didn't want to say, I was like, that's above what I usually cost. But yes,
Yeah, exactly.
I said, and what I said, I was like, that will do. Even though that's above what my usual is, I just said, I usually don't do it for that price because that's the truth. I usually don't. I do it over. But I'll do it for you for this time.
Right.
Exactly.
And then it was just like, okay, good. And that's one thing that I love culturally is different about our people. Mm-hmm. Sometimes about our people, it's like they just can't get it right. And it's just like, this is your business. We need. Right. And it's just like, granted, I wasn't on time today, guys. I'm sorry. But I was better than I was last time.
Anyway.
I'm improving, you know? But it's like, people don't even tell you though, like, when people say, like, say you're supposed to be here at 12, they were like, oh, I'm running late. And they text you at 12:10. Well, duh. Because you're supposed to be here at 12. Like, don't text me at when the time you're supposed to be here.
Exactly.
You text me when you know you're going to be late an hour ago. Like,
exactly. It's because you know you're going to be late.
When you're going to be late.
If you woke up an hour late, you know you're not going to be where you have to be in an hour because you're already an hour behind.
Hello.
So,
and it's like, be professional, but like, buy that a little extra to get like a professional email. Like, people love when I'm like, what's your email? I'm like, info@pearlineb.com. What? Yeah. And they look at me differently because they're like, it's not Gmail. It's not Yahoo. It's not Hotmail. If anybody else got Hotmail out there.
Yeah.
But, just the little things. And it cost me a little bit more to get that, but it's worth that to see that, oh, she has her own website. Oh, and she has her own email. Okay. And then you can even buy, like, if you want to have, like, a phone messages, change your phone messages or be a professional one. And then it says, one moment while we please connect you. Right. And I was like, oh, when I saw one of my friends, I was like, whoa.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's not hard to set these things up.
It's not hard. And that's what people don't get. And then people are like, oh, well, that costs money.